going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Heartstopper. It's episode number 3 of season 3. Yeah, it took some time to recover from the emotions I was feeling with that last episode. I'm sure it's going to be a bit of a pain with this episode. Obviously, certain feelings were addressed in regards to Nick worrying now that Charlie has identified the fact that he does have an eating disorder. We had Nick worried to his aunt, especially feeling so helpless, and of course Charlie himself is not sure how he can approach this to his parents. So yeah, I'm not sure if Nick is going to come back in this episode, because the 3 weeks did gloss over in that last episode, so I'm imagining that this episode will see Nick return, and yeah, we'll see where we go from here, especially in regards to Charlie's situation. So with that said, let's get into episode number 3 of season 3 for Heartstopper. Let's go. Hey! Nick and the boys! Sixth form, here we go. Holy shit. There's that assurance, isn't there, in regards to, like, yeah. Happy days!
I'll see you at lunch. See you at lunch?
You'll have to be sneakier than that, or the kids will be saying you're engaged by break time.
Yo! Oh my god! I wonder if she was just like sitting there just absorbing them two's chemistry, and then yeah. I just love this. I'm prepared for hurt, but I'm just embracing this talk. Great, that's gonna go down well, isn't it? Great.
Oh, big man. Shirt tucked in. Yeah, this isn't Mr. Jay's hippie class. You're representing Farouk.
You're just shading your boyfriend.
I'm gonna organise something. You don't have to. No, I want to. It will distract me from...
Try to avoid making the conversation about food and weight.
Food weight, yeah, okay? Food weight talks.
He's fortunate to have you.
Yeah. Or we could...
Just little tiny steps, and I'm just really, really concerned about where this is gonna go. Oh god, I hear this on WWE, like, 2K24. Can't believe I'm just admitting that. Of course he's gonna still feel, like, a bit anxious. Is Tao.
Mr. Ajayi? Do you mind if I eat lunch in here today?
Yeah, of course. We were just...
I don't know.
Just heartbreaking, but...
It feels like something bad.
Feels like there's a lot of, like...
I know it's silly.
He's in a chokehold.
Tao. It's supposed to be a surprise. But Elle's coming.
Oh, heck. Well done, Tao.
You have to organise a huge thing. I did. I love you.
Oh, well.
I love you too.
Oh, well.
So, you're like a romantic?
What? You know what that is?
Yeah.
Finally, someone I don't have to like show Google.
And then I thought about what happened with us in Paris and stuff.
All right.
Oh.
Trying to get him to talk to your parents?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, thank you for trying.
Oh, my heart.
Okay, there's a bus in 10 minutes. We can make it if we go fast. Okay, come on. Oh my god, look at his eyes. He's so cute. Wait, I need to get a video of this. He's like a mini Charlie.
Me, Charlie! Oh. Don't fall into the gorilla enclosure. That's it, like, they're not...
It's gonna birthday selfie, come on. Let's try to get the lemur in it. Hello, hi. Happy Nicholas.
It is so heartbreaking, like, he has to exclude himself as well just because he doesn't like his body image.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm not a lady, it's weird.
Oh, hello.
You okay? You seem tired.
Are we going for, like... Because I remembered her comment in episode 1. Are we going for a non-binary setting for, like, or approach for Darcy?
Why do you have to be so bitter about me and Elle dating?
I'm not bitter. You've just not been a very good friend lately, Tal. All you care about is your relationship.
Well, if you're so sad about being single, what happened to James?
Oh, heck. Oh, there was, yeah, that was a bit of a rough approach there, Tao.
Guys, this is really uncomfortable.
Well, I'm not apologising. Well, neither am I. Cool.
Oh, God.
Cool.
Okay, Jake Peralta.
I want to ask
Cool.
Friends are important. You know this. You got angry at Charlie for doing the exact same thing we've been doing.
Ah, now the shoe's on the other foot, right? Epiphany, like, well, she got me there.
And I hate that I do feel bitter. You all make it seem like being in a relationship is the most perfect, magical thing anyone could ever hope for.
It is so odd as well, like...
Yeah. Yes, it's just really hard when I know that's not what I actually want. Couples and flaunting their magical relationships everywhere they went.
Me and Sahar aren't a couple.
But who said
Not
we
yet.
were?
Not
I
yet.
don't want to talk about fish anymore.
Do you guys get where I'm going with this or not?
Yeah, we do.
At least they understand.
When I first realised I liked Charlie, I cried at an Am I Gay quiz.
BuzzFeed.
So cute.
It's a process.
It's just figuring things... It's okay. It's okay to, like, continue figuring things out.
I've been acting so... Cal, you cannot talk to him about it. But why? Because he can barely talk to me about it.
He doesn't know what to do, poor Nick. And, you know, this is gonna not help Tao's mindset because he feels like, I wanna, you know, help out my friend.
I know it's cheesy, but the rest of it's blank. So.
Because it's to make more memories.
You like it then?
How could you tell? Oh. I am glad that we're getting so many I love yous as well, like, now that that has been addressed.
And I know I've made things worse. You know, I've said the wrong thing. And I didn't know what to do.
Oh, Nick.
I know you don't want me to try and fix you. I really want you to talk to someone. Your parents or a doctor or something like that.
He's only, like, he's so vulnerable, Nick, and he just...
Parents think I'm faking it. Or they get angry at me.
Be there for him, Nick. Please.
Maybe I could come with you.
Yeah.
Charlie, what's going on?
Sometimes it makes me feel really stressed, tired or angry.
They're understanding.
So I was thinking maybe I could go to the doctors about it. Maybe they could help.
I want to get better.
You know, I said it. I'm gonna repeat my. I'm gonna repeat what I said in the last episode. But how are you guys binge watching this? Because I cannot. I mean, that was obviously the plan. Because, you know, it's not doable, etc. But I know, like I said, some people do binge watch this, but the strength is not in me. Oh. The thing is, though, they are understanding, it seems, the parents, but of course your mind's gonna worry that they're not gonna... Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, it is a fantastic few seasons, but... few episodes, should I say, this season. But yeah. Because, like I said, I'm not watching them. I'm not binge watching them all. This is going to be the final one of today. It's a good job as well. I don't know if I could handle episode 4 just breaking me. I mean, episode 2, I'm like, yeah. It's okay. I go. So this is like what? The third episode I've recorded today in terms of stuff that I've watched. I've recorded 5 things today, by the way, for context. But this is the third episode of those 5 that I have recorded and cried. Only one of them has not been Heartstopper. It was from the originals, but you know, that's you know, not relevant to this whole situation, but yeah. I mean, that ending really messed me up. Yeah, I mean, it was gonna be very tough in regards to Nick and Charlie having that sit down, like having a first, like there's been quite a bit of avoidance, obviously, with since the revelation in regards to Charlie having a eating disorder, in regards to him acknowledging that. It's understandable how Nick is, how Nick is just absolutely worried. So yeah, I know. You know, there are going to be, as mentioned in the last episode, there's only going to be so much you can do when you're not a professional. But the best thing he can do is encourage him to talk to someone, because he still has that right to worry, and he still is. He still is just generally worried, really, that something dangerous might form in regards to this whole situation. I mean, it's already obviously a dangerous situation, but something more will come about. He's already tired. He's already showing signs of anger, etc. And he does want him to try, understandably. But it's also understandable that Charlie is going to, like, there's all of this agony surrounding this issue that's affecting Charlie, from fearing that he's never going to become better to his parents not believing him. And that's it, though. This is a very serious topic, but you just worry so much. He even mentioned it in regards to how his parents couldn't understand, and deep down he does want them to understand, and that's when he voiced those concerns about his parents. You were just thinking Nick has to be there, because I mean, I don't know what would have come about if Charlie was there on his own. Because Tori might have had some assistance in the matter. I mean, she was on the stairs listening in. And it would have, I don't know, it would have harked back to to the last episode when Tori lectured her mom in regards to going about things the wrong way with Charlie. But this is a bit more of a serious subject than being distracted and all of that by Nick. This is a lot more of a serious issue, so I don't know if Tori would have backed Charlie up if he was on his own, but of course Nick is going to definitely be supportive, especially with the worries that were there in regards to Charlie's eating disorder in general, but with Charlie worrying what his parents are going to react like, he feels he owes it to Charlie. That's it though. He can do so much in regards to helping Charlie out, that is quite limited when you're not a professional. He can help out Charlie as much as he can, like he did at the zoo in this episode. Of course, it's still gonna be on. It's still gonna break your heart, and it's still gonna be something that is going to completely overwhelm you. But stuff like assisting him in telling his parents about about Charlie's eating disorder is one of a great example of helping out, and even extending that. I do feel like whereas Tao is going to absolutely be understandably worried for his friend, Nick, like, that's it though. Nick was put on the spot, and it's gonna, like, he will just feel like shit if he just decides to out the situation about Charlie to Tao. He doesn't feel like it's his place to say, which is understandable. So, but it's understandable that Tao is worried. So yeah. But it's gonna get to a point where more and more people are gonna. It's not just gonna be Tao that's gonna notice. So, but there's an immense amount of pressure for Nick, because it's not just the fact that, well, he is obviously, aside from family, the closest person, I guess you could say, to Charlie. Being the guy that loves him and all of that, but it's just that, like, people are going to be like, oh, I daren't ask Charlie just in case, he tries to hide it, etc. I'll ask Nick, and there's a lot of pressure. You don't feel like you're in the right place to say, you know what, I'll speak on behalf of Charlie. You don't feel like you're in that position to do so. And if and you might just offend Charlie by revealing something that he doesn't want others to know about. So yeah, but it was a really, really powerful moment, and it just broke me. Like, from the moment where, like, it's just the fact that you just hoped that Nick would assist, because Charlie needed that support more than ever. And as soon as you had Nick at Charlie's store, you just, yeah. And I don't think you need to be like, you don't need to. You're not exactly in the dark about how his parents are feeling. Especially the dad. Like, I feel like that was definitely more palpable. I think it's more so, because I feel like there's a bit more focus in terms of the potential strain with Charlie and his parents. There's a bit more focus in regards to the mother in regards to that strain. But you could even see she was, her heart was breaking. And it's what I said basically in regards to her attitudes towards Charlie. She's not a bad mother. She does love her kid. It's just that she goes about things the wrong way. And, now she's, like, realizing, oh, shit, so... Yeah, but, yeah, it's just a really, really... it was just really, really amazing for Nick to be there. Not just to make things easier for Charlie, but also to really showcase his support. Again, you can only do so much when you're not a professional, so, yeah. But it was just really, really powerful. Yeah. And I really, really loved the... I'm really loving the Isaac focus in this season especially. Obviously, there has been fears about being third-wheeled, etc. With, especially with you saw in episode 2, Tao and Elle all over each other, and Isaac was just, yeah, upset. And I loved that little reminder. Hey, you were like this at first when it came to Nick and Charlie. I loved that response to Tao, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, how the turntables. So, yeah, and I can understand Isaac being absolutely burnt out in regards to, you know, feeling like the third wheel, really. And it's not going to be as simple as finding a partner, etc. Especially with his journey, his ongoing journey at the minute. But it's also just like, well, you don't want to, like, it's not the solution, is it? In regards to, find a boyfriend or girlfriend or, yeah. And that void will be filled. It's not that, because you can still maintain, like, even if you, like, if this random person, if someone has a partner and all of that, that doesn't eliminate the focus on friendship, if that makes sense. You still want to be very inclusive about your friends, even if you have a partner. Of course, you know, these kids are still young and all of that, and yeah, but that's it though. Like, there's there is a big focus on having a romantic partner over, you know, that friend, and it hurts because Isaac's not really pursuing that, and thus he feels sidelined completely. So, and yeah, it's there has of course Tao has been very, very worried. Like, we can't just dismiss Tao's mindset in these first few episodes this season, especially since he's been so worried about losing Elle, etc. But it's come at the expense, of course, of feeling like he's been a bad friend, of course. So yeah, it's kind of like he's been putting all of his eggs in one basket and not balancing things out on the scales, right? But it is really, really great to see how... Well, it's not just how Tao made amends and realised, yeah, I was being a bit of an arse, so apologies, etc. But how everyone else was empathising, I guess you could say, with Isaac. So, especially when they were just glossing over the fish. You know, are there any gay fish? Are there any fish who, you know, are not really romantically interested, etc. And immediately they read the room. So yeah, and I did find it very, very interesting as well that Darcy made a very particular comment about being, like, being referred to as ladies, and she wasn't really a fan of that. And the reason why I say it was very interesting was way back in episode 1. I say way back, it was only like a couple of hours ago for me. But there was the comment from Darcy about the fact that gender is stupid. Which I already found a very, very interesting comment right there and then. but now it's been furthered by her about how put off she was about being referred to as a lady. Now I'm thinking Darcy might be leaning towards being non-binary. So yeah, and that is a very, very, of course, great bit of development there. So yeah, but it will be very, very interesting to explore that further. Obviously, we haven't gotten an official confirmation about the about Darcy's gender identity exploration. But of course, you pick up that hint in episode 1, and then this hint in episode 3, and you're thinking, "Oh, is Darcy leaning towards being non-binary?" So, yeah. But yeah, this was a really, really great episode. Talk very, very apt, especially with Isaac, and addressing the whole situation in terms of, well, how he's been feeling left aside, and how everyone else is, like, kind of empathizing with that, really. So, yeah. But also, of course, the whole situation of Charlie approaching his parents and revealing that, yeah, he is going through these difficulties, and yeah, hopefully the next episode won't be, like, damaging emotionally for me, because this is like I said, 3 times today I've cried watching stuff. 2 of them being Heartstopper, 1 of them being the originals. Yeah, but no, in all seriousness, I mean, it's been a really, really fantastic start, so we can only just hope that things go onwards and upwards for Charlie from here onwards till the end of the season. Obviously, next episode, well, once you finish the next episode, it'll be the halfway mark, but again, you just want to hope that things just progress really for Charlie, so yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!